What's up guys, Goldie Fuego here today with another video, and today I'll be explaining why Katsuki Bakugou will become the future #1 hero in My Hero Academia. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now I know people are saying, hold up, are you stupid? Deku already narrates that he'd become the greatest hero of all time. Yes, I know that, but I believe people are taking that out of context. Being the #1 hero isn't equivalent to being the greatest hero of all time. We've seen it with Endeavor. He is by no means the greatest hero of all time, but still holds the #1 title. Now I know some people are probably thinking, but Deku's gonna be the greatest #1 hero of all time. Though that's possible, I honestly don't think that's gonna be the case. Hear me out here. The author has made it very clear that Deku and Bakugou are the protagonists of the series, and if you think Shoto is up there, you are sadly mistaken. It has been stated a few times that Deku's priority is to save to win, while Bakugou's is to win to save. Let me break down exactly what that means. Let's say they're battling a villain and there are civilians around. Deku would prioritize getting the civilians out of harm's way, and to him that's a win, while Bakugou would prioritize taking the villain down as quickly as possible, because if the threat is gone, then the people are saved. Both methods can be very effective depending on the situation. Now don't get me wrong, if Bakugou sees that someone's about to get hurt, he'll jump in there to save them. But it's just that Deku wouldn't wait that long. He'd make sure the civilians are already out of harm's way as he's fighting or before the fight even starts. This shows the difference in their mentalities. While Deku would be satisfied if the civilians were safe, Bakugou wouldn't be satisfied until the villain is taken down. Keep that in your mind for now. Alright, bear with me here, this is all gonna tie in. Now let's talk about what exactly it would take for Deku to be the greatest hero of all time. Let's start off with All Might and his greatest accomplishment. All Might had saved Japan by taking down All For One, a villain that took generations of One For All users to defeat. Now this is by far All Might's greatest achievement, but let's not forget that he had saved so many lives to the point where he was known as the symbol of peace. Now what would it take for Deku to surpass that? For Deku, All Might's successor, to surpass All Might, first we need All For One successor Shigaraki to surpass him. All For One had taken over Japan, so we need Shigaraki to become a world level threat. Now if Deku were to take down Shigaraki, who had become a threat to the entire world, he'd be closer to All Might's level, but not quite there yet. He would have to save more people than All Might had. Now how could he save more people than All Might? Years of hero work? No, by saving the lives of every person in the world. I believe Shigaraki will do something that threatens the lives of every person in the world, and Deku will be forced to forfeit his life in order to save them. I picture the final battle being something like Bakugou and Deku vs Shigaraki, or maybe even a greater threat that we don't know about yet. But I picture Deku going out similar to Tatsumi from Akame ga Kill. They may defeat the villain, but there may be some after effect that Deku will be forced to forfeit his life in order to save the world. Then through his death and sacrifice, Deku will be known as the man who saved the world, the greatest hero of all time. Now, what would Bakugou be doing all that time? He probably wouldn't have seen it coming, just like Akame had not for Tatsumi. Deku would have died right before his eyes. Now there's no way for me to say exactly how it happens, but I imagine Bakugou calling Deku an idiot and being given the #1 spot due to him participating in that fight. Similar to how Endeavor became #1 when All Might could no longer fight. Now, would Bakugou accept that role? I honestly think he would, because by that point in the story I expect Bakugou to have matured a lot more and understand that being a hero is more than just winning and feeling satisfied. Sometimes you just gotta take responsibility in order to preserve the peace. I just want to note that the author had said he had originally planned to end his story similar to Heroes Rising, where Deku would give Bakugou One For All in order to take down the final villain, and I believe if the movie had the true ending the author had planned, Deku would have died passing on One For All to Bakugou and had died as the greatest hero of all time. It could even be possible that the silhouette vestige that appeared to be Bakugou could have actually been him. One For All could have gotten so powerful that it transcended time, which would mean that the future and past users coexist within One For All, but that's a whole other theory. Now that would be a great story. Deku would have statues of him all around the world to remember the man who had saved them, and Bakugou would ironically have won the #1 spot. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below what you think about my theory. Is it too far-fetched or does it sound like a possibility? As always, have an awesome day, and I'm out.